This is calm. Is your horse red on the map?
Ooh la la. Du-du-du-du. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As a guy here, I'm gonna bring to you the Asia play-ins right now. These will be the top 8 teams that are going to get in through a play-in section. That means if you get 15 guys together, at least 15 guys together, play in against 32 other teams. In this case, there were 34 other teams, but oh, more like 35 actually. I think there was 35 teams. But anyway, we have no, it was 33. Sorry, there were 33. So they had an extra battle. They had an extra battle, and that someone had to go twice, but they had to go against Crusaders, so very unlucky there. Anyway, tonight we are going to be watching the Mugung Kingdom versus we, and then later on we get to watch the Silver Knights versus the Crusaders. Well, CNC, which has stood for Crusaders for those that are in the Asia tournament. Oh, well, I mean, like, Asia servers, that is. Apparently Mudfish is already running. Strange. Oh, I never disconnected it. Hilarious. Oh, that's good. For me. But anyway, we're going to be waiting for a little bit to see. We're going to be waiting a couple more minutes before the start of the battle. Hopefully we get to see how well Mugun Kingdom plays. Do get to see these guys. These guys were pretty good back in the day with their cavalry. Could be better than ever now.
Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days. It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a man.
Looks like the first match between Mugun Kingdom and we is about to start. Wish both of these teams good luck, but there can only be one victor. So let us see who will claim victory. Does look like we have Mugun Kingdom attacking first. We is defending. Lots of culverins being pulled out, to be expected on the defending side. Looks like they might go with a tower destruction strategy. A lot of times when you're considering wall fort, a good chunk of time can be wasted just by destroying those siege towers. Limiting the access of Mugun Kingdom onto the A point and B point could be crucial in chopping down that time. B point could be captured fairly easily, but let's take a look at Mugun. Mugun coming out with 4 mauls. Pretty terrifying. Only 3 short swords. Short swords being quite the minority here, but still, it is third in the number of short swords. Short swords also being much smaller in number on Wii as well. I'd like to see some pole axes on the field. We have 3, in fact. 2 from Wii here and 1 from Mugun Kingdom. The number of spears could be terrifying. Let's see if we can contest. They have 3 pikes with 1 spear. Although they do seem like they're similar weapons, they play completely different. Spear is very good at the one-tap combo. Extremely versatile in getting in and getting out. Well, not getting in, getting out, but like it. Ugh. Switching. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Boop, 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 boop. Looks like we have a little bit of a rush here coming out from 6 players from Mugun Kingdom coming out for the wall here. The B side is always a good contest. Rushing the B side is not something something that you should take lightly. Getting across that bridge can be a bit dangerous. Only 2 watchers making their way on it. If there's no defending side, you can only get that thing down by 25% with just the 2 watchers. So Mugun Kingdom does have a chance if they commit. But unfortunately, I did see a volley from a Matalitoro. Official name Matalitoro. I think a lot of you will call it the Balconetti Gunners. Although it's not technically wrong, it is just another English name. There we go, Metallitors. Mugun Kingdom. Whoa, what am I doing? I pressed C by accident. Whoop! Just a little bit of fight. They're going to do a wall climb. They got the battering ram to the gate. About to run out on the wall right now, though. Let's check a look at the kind of defense. We got 1 culverin here. No culverins here. Treb being called out. First Treb coming in. Where is it going? Goes high. Wow, I think it just tagged 2 of the Metallitors just now. Very valuable unit indeed. This culverin should take out this siege tower fairly easily. Both the right-hand siege tower and the middle siege tower just get destroyed. Mugun Kingdom using those Hawatchers to destroy the front gate. An interesting approach. I've never seen anyone use Hawatchers to destroy the front gate in the in the tournament. Down goes the left-hand siege tower. Down goes the bridge. Everything from first generation is down. Does look like Mugun Kingdom might have a second strategy. Well, there's not very many strategies. There are just the front gate and this broken wall. Broken wall not being worked on at all. We got another culverin here. Looks like several of the culverins. A lot of the artillery being deployed already. 11, in fact, only 4 left in reserve. Gonna destroy that for a second time. Does look like Mugun Kingdom does know that they're gonna be pressed for time, pressed for action, if they just let themselves be complacent with the siege towers. Again, 15 culverins can easily suppress 3 siege towers on a timer. Whoa! Absolutely no one here on the A point. A nice bait out by Mugun Kingdom. This is absolutely hilarious. One person climbs up. Everyone moving around. Nice horse save. If he did that correctly, all the damage from the fall would have disappeared as his horse would have taken the damage, but it would also not register. Well, it would not be saved as the entity has been changed. We also have another longsword by Mughal Kingdom. A good pressure with the ladders here. Look like we got 2 more climbs. We here is wary of it now. It looks like the wall break also went down. Gonna have a look at the shield walls. Whoa! Too aggressive. You are a Iron Reaper. This is very upsetting. A free Iron Reaper. That's a high value unit. That's 310 leadership. Just gone. Gone, gone, gone. Or is it 315? Whoa! Short Sword loses his horse as he gets blasted in the face by some Magdalatoros. We've got the shortbow shooting into a wall. Or just me. Struggling with these siege towers. Again, with all of them pressed up against, they're waiting for something. We got this Culverin still being deployed. Whoa! Massive pickup. Nice job. Mughal Kingdom being very good at heroes. Mol throws a longsword off. Gets caught again and killed. Does look like they have a nice system going. Short swords go up, disrupt. Moles come in, capture, and delete. Throwing them off the wall. Here comes a push from the front gate straight into what seems to be Spear Militia, Imperial Pike Guard, 2 Border Brushers, and a whole lot of medals. 2 sets of medals at the very least. We got some Shield Maidens also walking on past, doubling the shield walls. Amazingly enough, they actually pull back. Massive swing onto this side. We've got another set of Border Brushers. This is a total of 3 medals straight up. They did not care. This is very bad, very bad. No one deciding to hold. Holy cow. Imperial Pike March going very slow. Massive losses for Mughal Kingdom. No one protecting them could end up in a terrible scenario. Massive losses for Mughal Kingdom as they just came in super hard, crushing this backhand force, but the A point will be grabbed. My goodness. Mughal Kingdom not setting up properly there. They just went straight up through that, straight up through the stairs. Not keeping their units together and not keeping the heroes with their units. But they have gained the A point. Now they're going to have to push down. These Falconettis, these Metallators shooting directly into a barrel right now. You got so many units here on the stairs. And thank you, Kosan, for the moral support. My goodness. So many medals being shot at, being hit, taking a lot of damage. Must have been very costly for Mughal Kingdom coming around that corner. A nice suppression of Fortibraccios with Imperial Pike Guard. This kind of suppression will slow down, but it will not deal too much damage. They're very difficult to deal with, but it's not impossible. These medals, wow, these medals at the backhand side not being dealt with properly. Taking out another section of the Tundra humans. Again, got to keep your eyes on those medals. Once they start killing your cavalry, there's nothing really to stop them. Mughal Kingdom, realizing that they have accomplished their first goal, retreats out, sending them on a wild goose chase right now. They also brought up a siege tower. Not sure what it's worth right now as we moves forward yet again. Another stranglehold towards the wall break and the front gate could happen. We saw this strategy happen with Silver Knights against Wombats. Some more Halberdier Sergeants. Very surprising unit to always see on the battlefield. I'm always surprised when I see Halberdier Sergeants. I'm always wondering how effective they truly are. I just see them get beaten up quite a bit. Fortibraccios in dispersed formation, trying to get that nice pike line. Gonna make it very difficult to push in without heavy casualties, but mass can force their way through, but you're gonna have to tank quite a bit of damage. Imperial Pike Guard also ready to suppress any kind of push. Not very many shield units being deployed in recent seasons, so they do have a better chance, actually. Swords and shield units were very strong back in the season of Vikings. I mean, the Viking seasons. They would stomp the hell out of all of the pike units, and it was quite amazing. And allow cavalry to come back in as pikes were off the field. Imperial Pike March is still a very powerful tool. Hits an infinite number of units so long as you touch that pike. But unfortunately, there are quite a few units that are annoying with those CC immunities. Mughal Kingdom here on the high ground. 4 minutes to go. We have two forces going to battle it out here near the primary defense being this wall. Commitment from both teams is going to be key, and the committed strategy here is for we here to survive the onslaught of range attacks. If they let Mughal Kingdom inside the border, if they let them inside off the wall, they'll have enough space to really make havoc. But this tight corner, this tight funnel, and again another tight corner, very, very difficult for any attacking team to push their way through, and I see people have picked up on this strategy. This will be the second time that we've seen a frontal defense, and not to mention one that is full-on committed. Giving a little bit too much space here. I would have started the crush the moment they started coming out. Imperial Pike March coming off clean here for Mughal Kingdom. Presses right in. Gonna make that space. Modals fill in, but another suppression by Imperial Pikes and a massive, whoa, Nafan Guard. Why am I seeing Imperial Pike Guard surviving, just going straight through the flames there? Modals facing Modals right now, fully braced. They do not move forward, but Mughal tries to press in their advantage right now. We got two Mughal Kingdom heroes bypassing the B point. Keshix in the back slaughters a couple of Imperial Pike Guards. Keshix being dealt with by another Modal, but another Keshix coming in through. These Modals are being absolutely rocked. Here comes a Winged Hussar, but it will get... Oh no, I take that back. Those are regular humans. And a Winged Hussar, sorry. There was a Winged Hussar in there. Gets stopped by the mass of Modals. Massive losses for we here. We definitely coming out on the... Yeah. We definitely suffering the major losses there. What I was meant to say is Mughal Kingdom is definitely on the up and up now. Massive... Whoa! Massive swing of almost 200 units just happened. Like, this were... they were only about 200 units apart, but... After that front battle, Mughal Kingdom absolutely crushing it. Very surprising support from Nafan Guard and a nice secondary Imperial Pike coming through. Unable to deal with the mass Modal. Very strange to me, but they still have time. Mughal Kingdom doesn't have very much time. 4 minutes to go. It could come down to this last push. Mughal Kingdom basically has no time to fail. If they fail this push, they will lose the match. I do not believe that they will be able to mount a second assault, especially since they are definitely not ready. We got two Mauls going to get caught out in a position here. We got Keshigs coming around the corner. Weak-ass units probably going to slash them all, but not coming in the end. Here comes a Treb. Comes a bit high, not going to hit very many, and the wall protection. What are these regular humans coming out for? I am so shocked to see regular humans out on the field. What are you doing? What are you doing? Here comes Takeshi. He's coming in through the side here. Nice hit. Slashes. Makes it all the way through. But doesn't look like it does too much damage. Suppressing the front line here. Outnumbered. Outgunned. But supply point has gotten. Mughal Kingdom needs to stay alive. Needs to stay in the action. But also, we here definitely really needs to get their acts together. They're losing key positions, but they are grabbing whatever they can. Stay together. Do not split. Too many people have split away from the C point already. Keshik just slaughtered right through the front line. Got a capture. Whoa. Madao completely surrounded. This is the worst situation you want to be in. You got Axe Raiders at your back. You got Madaos in the front. And your Madaos are completely destroyed. This seems to be a tidal wave of mistakes right now. Looks like a massive retreat away from the C point. It is a good strategy, losing out on the supply point. But the problem is that you're out of units. You're out of a lot of things. No artillery to back you up. And definitely Mugung is also going to be running dry on units, but they have plenty of high tier units still up. We needs to move fast. We needs to slow down the enemy. 4 minutes. They're going to be on this point in 2 seconds. Brace those Tundra humans. Tundra humans going to just force their way through with Patrol, one of the worst abilities ever introduced in Conqueror's Blade. And what I mean by that, I mean it's broken as shit. Here comes another charge sweeping in from the side. Clashes with some Madaos, but Madaos would not brace. A Treb directly on the point. My goodness. Higher tier units versus lower tier units. It's an absolute slaughter. We got some Axe Raiders going to cause disruption in the back. Probably out of ammo. Again, better in melee, but also it is good to have a double charge available. Keshiks also slaughtering their way through. Keshiks being very good with the now flurry. That flurry is quite devastating. Doesn't look like we here can maintain the time. And it is over. One by one, the heroes will die. And one by one, they will fall. Well, they'll die and fall. Same thing. What I mean to say is, we here has lost the defense. I'm just going to call it here. There's no way they're going to be able to have enough time. Going to have any troops. 175 troops and 4 heroes left on the field. It's just a manhunt as Mugun Kingdom captures the base point. My goodness. A good start, but a failure at the execution, mainly at the primary battle at the wall break. The wall break was super late in pressing down the enemy. Again, once you got that space, you got time to move, you got time to act. Mugun Kingdom came in, made space. Imperial Pike match was so clean. It was so clean that it disrupted their counter Imperial Pike match that they had prepared. Not good enough from we. Hopefully we get to see them in their next battle, and hopefully we get to see them do better. This time they'll be attacking with Mugun Kingdom defending. We really need to step up. They were very close at claiming the defense. Good time was made with the Cauldrons, but again, the weaknesses are exploited. The weaknesses of we does seem to be in the team battle. Mugun Kingdom definitely coming out very huge in the first engagement. Whew. With that being said, let's switch back to the. Oh man. I gotta get some water before I choke on my own slaver.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran. Young shall unify the land and bring prosperity. Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days. We shall protect Haojing, capital, as one. It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
looked like my apple got poisoned. A lot of very aggressive trebs. Really, really just predicting the general flow of the enemy, and realistically, like, it's very surprising to see that a lot of the trebs were misses. Thought they would be a little bit more precise with their timing, but guess guess it's a little bit hard. Hmm.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight. Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days. Oh, gee.
Hope this stream is on delay. Yeah, should be. Man, sometimes I forgot. Here we are on the second battle between we versus Mugung Kingdom. A lot of medals coming out from we. Not very many medals coming out from Mugung. Mugung also choosing to bring out quite a few Imperial Pikemen, some water Rashios, while there are a little bit less on the other side. Lots of cavalry, though. Hang on. We got a couple of switches happening out. Fenris! That is quite an interesting unit, if I do say so. Seeing a bit less and less of those key units. Those key units being the Falconettis, the Metallators, the Barcian Wild Flames, and the Nafan Guards. But you do see them occasionally, so they're still good units. Unfortunately, for somehow their effectiveness is severely limited compared to before. As like when you see one on the field, it feels like they're going to absolutely destroy the enemy teams, or you just see a snowball effect. But it would be probably twice where we gotten scenarios where the Metallators or the Nafan Guards did not change the outcome. I mean, didn't give a sure win outcome to one of them. Mughal Kingdom absolutely leaving the B point open. B point bridge is going to be easy to grab. Does look like Mughal Kingdom's going to go with a strategy of giving up A and B. Going to let we be over comfortable inside their own city, while this kind of this fortress, we have already them making their way up. Mughal Kingdom probably going to leave a token force. Definitely looks like they're just posturing here at the A point. Taking the opportunity, we do have the two heroes. No one's going to even try stopping them. Again, could be a waste of time. But in the end, I do believe it's just going to be a full sacrifice early on. I wouldn't give up your surf units just to buy a tiny bit of time. Those surf units can be the means of victory when it comes down to very few units. We have been seeing acceleration in battle with units and heroes dying much faster. And Wall Fort being a map where you can see at least, where you can see up to 3 major engagements fairly easily. Some shield maidens rocking up. Interesting setup from Mughal Kingdom here. Still rocking out with those, a lot of winged hussars and Keshiks in the back here. Medals and pikemen's probably fearing a rush out from Wee here, but nothing really much to fear. In terms of cavalry, definitely Mughal has more. I expected to see quite a few cavalry from Mughal. We got some mortars being set up, just 2 of them. In fact, this one will hit this roof-looking thingy. Don't know what to call it. Where are you aiming that? My goodness, if I could see the name of who directed that, that would be, I would laugh really hard. Mughal Kingdom, like, what a waste of a treb. That was awful, absolutely awful. You're not gonna get no pity from me. You're playing to show us that you are pros at the game. You can't afford to make mistakes like wasting a treb on nothing. I would give you it if it was RNG, but that's just missing on purpose now. Where are you going, mate? Mughal Kingdom, very good horse riders here. They definitely love them jumpies. Bit deep here. He can't afford to lose. There it goes. Thought so. I thought he was going to lose a horse, and he did. Wow. Only a single medal against this entire pile. Get your ass out of there. Massive engagement as they see the retreat. Out of position. Where is the crush? Where is the catch at the back? Good position here in Mughal Kingdom. I've seen a left side push here. These 2 stairs being controlled by Mughal is going to be quite devastating. Good. Wait, take that back. It's we attacking. We doing super well right now. My goodness. I have switched around the teams for the longest time. I'm sorry for anyone that got confused right there. I was confused myself. We here controlling the entirety of the backside, but the Metallitor raining down support. Can they deal enough damage in order to turn the tide? Only a 2v5 right now. 2 more reinforcements are coming up, but they're going to be a bit late to turn the tide. Another Imperial Pike March coming in. Alright, I'll stop with the apple. Looks like Wingsar's coming in through, but racing here. We got some Fortebraccio and Medal action in the center here, holding very well. Doing a massive job, although the cavalry has come out, smacking a couple of stragglers. A and B was free. Does look like Mughal Kingdom gave him up for free. Losses on both sides are mounting. Does look like an even trade, but the control on the left-hand side is about to fall. Mugun Kingdom doing a good job pressuring Medaus with cavalry, surprisingly. Tundra Humans being very strong. We got some Imperial Pikemen. We got some Palace Guards. Palace Guards, where are you going? Palace Guards should have been the first one in. Massive, massive loss right there from a Keshig. Looks like some Axe Raiders also went in, but easily dealt with some easy Medal action. We got some Keshigs coming in the back. Gonna sweep right through. Or not. Get stopped. Gonna switch to the Flurry. But all of these units that are fighting is literally clearing them out. And they're just leftovers. Mughal Kingdom losing so much. But I think we also losing out just as much. This is, that was bad. That was bad play by Mughal Kingdom. Especially this Palace Guard. Palace Guard, what are you looking for? What do you got your entire team ready to come in. You got the Keshigs. You literally had a Keshig and Imperial Pike open the go in before you. You're the guy with the shield. You're more likely to survive than either the Imperial Pikes or the Keshigs at that moment, because Keshig going in through the front for the Medals. Wow, you're gonna get skewered, absolutely poked to death. I don't see why I am blind. We losing out in the trade. We. Oh my goodness. I am getting the colors mixed up. I'm getting the sides mixed up. I am blind as fuck. Losing out an extra 70, maybe 80 odd units. Exactly 80 odd units for Mughal Kingdom right now. We got some Metallators shooting in. Palace Guards doing a good work here, slowing the enemy down. But nice lethal march, slaughtering its way through. Whoa! Palace Guards bit pulled out as something gets pulled in. Keep throwing, keep pressing that V, but completely surrounded supply point. What is happening? I didn't even notice the bigger picture here. We absolutely surrounding this supply point. Where is the rest of Mughal Kingdom? Mughal Kingdom falling right now, but we got some cavalry coming in from the side. Massive Tundra Humans. Whoa, no one braced that? Are you kidding? The heroes are probably going to get sniped out. These Keshigs can be quite devastating. What are you doing, we here? You need to solidify your angles. And they are definitely not being solidified. The Keshigs getting absolutely slaughtered by some leftover Medals though on the front here.
Child's play.
I don't think that is going to be very good for Mughal Kingdom. Just losing the C point. Whoa!
Ashes, dust to dust.
My goodness, I gotta probably discredit we here too much. Maybe they were on the up and up, but that was a massive loss for Mughal Kingdom. Mughal Kingdom is down to just 9 heroes right now. Gonna be a while before all of them get back up. We have 13 heroes. Massive advantage for we. Not to mention they just fought on the supply point. That means we is probably at probably has the units ready. Trying to catch another catch. Mughal Kingdom getting caught out like crazy here. And Imperial Pike March goes off. That means that's a 50-second cooldown at the very least. Medal's creeping up, but I would be scared. Even if you're good against Winged Hussars, getting hit is quite annoying. Got those leftovers, a lot of Winged Hussars, 9 minutes to go. If it comes down to attrition, does look like Mughal Kingdom might be able to do it. But looking at some of the key units, we got Medals, and Medals. 5 sets of Medals. We got some Fenris coming in. Holy shit. But getting stunned like crazy as they walk up that. Fenris, Axe Raiders will do well going hand in hand. But unfortunately, definitely not making any progress here on that pike wall. Pike after pike after pike. Just stunning them out. Mughal Kingdom still has some Tundra Humans in reserve. Nothing spawned just yet. Whoa, catching something out on the side. Just one Iron Reaper, apparently. Gonna be a bit desperate here at the end. Low tier units coming out like crazy. This is... I'm wondering why low tier units are coming out when there should be some more units coming out from both sides. I mean, there's more than 800 for both sides. I do not believe every single person in both teams took two surf units. Imperial Pike March in the center doesn't look to be very effective, but they are going to be super helpful with the push after push. Wow, lines after lines of Medals survive that charge. Unfortunately, you didn't combo the Winged Hussars. You didn't combo the Imperial Pike March with Winged Hussars in a way that you got all of the Medals on the ground. Again, you're pushing in with the Imperial Pikemen, but look how many rows deep that Medal was. Mugun Kingdom being very careless by just throwing their units in, although they're trading very well. Rishi predicting Mugun lost from 3 minutes ago. Let's see if it is. The Medals are still surviving. Whether or not the controllers are still alive is another question. There's only very few of them left, and Imperial Pike March might be able to finish them off. We got another Winged Hussar charge, but straight into the pointy end of a stick. Does take out 4 of them. My goodness, those Medals are being pushed hard, but there's 7 of them left. Maybe 8. Mugun Kingdom being super desperate to finish off those high tier units because both sides are just going to come down to just hero battles. My goodness, how many lives do people have right now? Where are my lives? One person permadeath from we here. 2 people, sorry. None from Mugun Kingdom. Mugun Kingdom's on the up and up right now for heroes. Unable to control the front line. We got a Fortebraccio on the front here. Pokken being surrounded by their low tier units. It's very good to have something of high tier on the field, especially Fortebraccio able to make use of their long pikes being really far behind the front line, absorbing the damage. It's literally just hero versus hero now. We here actually losing. I am so surprised that we here actually lost the exchange at the very end there. We have 500 units here on the field, but maybe they did not have access to all of them. We're looking at how many permadeath now are we looking at. We got 1 permadeath, 2 permadeath coming out from we here, 3 permadeath, maybe 3 permadeath. How many from Mugun? Probably Nanana. Probably going to be permadeath right now. So it's going to be a 12v14. 2 heroes down means strength and resources. It's going to be a bit brutal here for Mugun Kingdom. I mean, sorry, it's going to be a bit brutal here for we here being down possibly 3 guys. We got 1 Medal left. Medal should engage first to soak up a little bit of the damage, and then the surf units all spread out and encompass the enemy. The difficult thing is encompassing. Again, lots of hero abilities will go off very quickly, and weak tier 1s and tier 2s will get deleted in a heartbeat. Got 1 good push left in them, but not enough strength, I believe. Not very many heroes are on the field right now. We have actually 1, 2, 3, 4 permadeath coming out from we here. I mean, we and Mugun Kingdom coming out with only 1. Lots of grape shots coming out. Oh my god, so many grape shots. Very smart of them. Use up all the artillery. What you got? Mugun Kingdom definitely needs to start pushing in. If they do not, they're going to get shot to pieces. That formation, absolutely beautiful. We here, I mean, we is definitely got so many grape shots to fire. Unfortunately, you can only fire your own grape shot. This is the bad thing about the protection right now should really have that fixed. If one person could fire all of these grape shots on command, it would be amazing. The turns of the tide is happening. We got some Medaus on the backhand side dealing with something, trying to stay alive. More heroes. You can't afford to have any heroes die. One of them already died again. If another one dies, bigger tide. Really can't afford to have your pan take out. Short swords making a little bit of disruption. We got 3 heroes in the back here for Mugun Kingdom. Trying to take out one guy. He did. Triple just died, and another one died in a different section. You've got some units still. You won the unit battle, but you didn't win the hero battle. There's 13 heroes left on the field. What you got to do against 13 heroes when it's just you and your Medaus? The strongest squad is the gank squad. We've got 13 heroes against a squad of Medaus. What are you going to do, Medaus? There is 13 super strong units, and there's just you with 24. What the fuck is this game indeed from 3 minutes ago? I have no idea. This is just crazy. We got a team from Wii doing very well with their units, but Mugen Kingdom is running around them and sniping their heroes. This is what I expected. This is what I did not expect to see, because making use of the fact that permadeathing your enemy is a full-on strategy. Even if they got more units, those units cannot be brought to bear if the hero controlling them is dead. My god, Mugen Kingdom is dogpiling on everyone. We here is down to just 5 heroes. From the looks of it, we cannot. I highly doubt we can beat five heroes versus 13. There's no way 5. Even if all of these guys were at 10% health, I do not believe 5 heroes, full health heroes, versus those 10 guys would be able to beat them in a minute. We got 1 minute left to go. More like 40 seconds to go. Tosses him in. He is dead. Short sword is dead. So, congratulations, Mugen Kingdom, calling it already. It's just going to be a manhunt for the last 45 seconds as they chase down the heroes. My goodness. Very strong start from Wii. Unfortunately, Mugen Kingdom wearing them down. It's so surprising watching so many failure of cavalry charges, but the bleed, the after effect absolutely being devastating for Wii. The attrition is too much for them to handle. Not to mention, the hero battle is quite important. Look at them go. Mugen Kingdom definitely knows how to work together when you're just heroes. I swear to God, the last time I faced against Mugen Kingdom heroes like that, I think they were running circles around me. 7 died to the mole. 6 died to another one. Do we have the 2 other ones? Looks like they might have switched to short swords at one point. 9 heroes dying to a spear. I did not expect a lot of the other spears to actually just get assist instead. This is honestly a brutal performance from both sides. Like, what are you doing, Magoon? You lost so much in the first engagement. Second engagement, you come out on top just a little bit somehow at the supply point. Plateauing hard. And again, here, like, what are you doing? You were just heroes for the longest time. For an entire minute, you were just heroes. Well, congratulations, Mugen Kingdom. You do win against Wii, and you get to be the top 8. Well, you get to be the 8 that get to participate in the CBL for the Asia division. Congratulate you on making it. Enemies. being the higher kill count versus rate. Massive loss in the beginning. Keep getting caught out. An even trade at the supply point somehow. Probably. I don't know how it was an even trade at the supply point. Very fascinating. Very fascinating match. Like there was so many strange actions that boggles my mind. But if anything, I'm gonna give Mugun Kingdom the hero. Hero killing is best. Looking at those guys absolutely smashing Wii. Look at all that taunting. Mugun Kingdom throwing in some shade, I guess. I don't even know what it reads.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
Oh la 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 la. Looks like... Oh yeah. Amaterasu, the Xeon versus Amaterasu fight didn't happen as Amaterasu did pull out. I'm gonna mute myself as I eat an apple here. We're gonna be watching the Silver Knights versus Crusader. So I'm expecting a heavy stomping, if you know what I mean. Crusaders are still the best returning champions. So I guess they didn't need the honorary. I think they still get it. I'm not sure. Because normally you have 8 guys. I don't know. Normally you have 8 guys and you have 16 guys through rank. Top 16 from ranked. Then you have the 4 from previous season. So top 4 from previous season gets an automatic pass into the actual into the final elimination round before it gets into the top 8. So it will be split. So it will split the 24 teams. That would be the 8 guys with the 16 guys to 12. Then you add in the 4 from last season to be 16. Then cut into the top 8 for one round eliminations, heading straight into the semi-quarterfinals. So yeah. Anyway, gonna mute myself for a minute as I eat an apple.
I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wish it was fun. Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days. It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
Yeah, they got another buff, Cataprax, because what was happening with people would try to point blank charge and it wouldn't work or won't deal damage because apparently it would mess up. I tried the cataphracts today. I mean, the new cataphracts are kind of interesting, but not very many maps inside Siege that you can make use of cataphracts. I mean, like, the only times you can use cataphracts is super long stretches. And I'm just thinking about the number of times you would use cataphracts over something like Winged Hussars. The damage resistance could be the key, because cataphracts really got super tanky at super tanky while charging, because I've seen them plow right through a Medal. I mean, they lose like 7 of their guys, but still, plowing right through Medals as a cavalry unit, that's amazing. It's just going to be hard to put them in a good place. Cataphracts still suck. Naturally. Winged Hussars are okay. They're a sword cavalry unit when they're not charging. And they're basically what cataphracts were previously was the best chargers. Sorry, they were the best at charging as lance cavalry, and they had the capacity to fill in for as sword cavalry that had very good that could just ram into things and just slash and like deal damage. But monastics also had very high accuracy with their stab or their lances, so they were also really good at charging and stabbing people, and not to mention they were super tanky, so they would not care about getting hit. Cataphracts, however, they're not as tanky. They're not the best charger, but they have 21 units, so that's the best thing. I think what's going to happen is cataphracts fulfill a very good role at screening. And when you throw cataphracts straight into a range pile, it's going to be very much harder to stop them. Mainly because, first of all, Pavis are a little bit on the lower side. You get to see a lot of Shenji Grenadiers, but Shenji Grenadiers throwing their grenades won't... only throwing their grenades will stop cataphracts. Top line, that is. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure if this was the right mood for cataphracts. Definitely feels better, but it's not as a devastating change as Keshigs, which is quite surprising since they got damage increase, more damage resistance, but they're still not the best charges. But also considering, actually they would do more damage than Winged Hussars or Monastic Knights on the charge now. What? I really got to test that out, actually. Theoretically, cataphracts are now the best chargers. Fair, fair, fair. Well, I only don't you like right out ain't on tonight.
Oh, I wish to find.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I feel paradise before my world implodes. And tonight I had something wonderful. My bad habits leads to the late night and then alone. Conversations with strangers I barely know. Swearing this will be the last time, but it probably won't. I've got nothing left to lose or use. My bad. I've got nothing left to. I've got. I've got nothing left to lose or use or do. Nah, I don't know that part. My bad habits lead me to wide eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of things that I can't say. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm singing. I hear it a lot. You know what else?
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing, and maybe I should stop. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me to places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decision, baby. There's nothing holding me back. Ah, butter, 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da. You have just tuned in to Azakai Radio. It's gonna be a terrible night. In the dark of the night, evil will find her. In the dark of the night, evil will. Oh, yes, they're very, very meh. Even at 260, like maybe at 260 people will bring them, but I still think Tundra Humans would definitely be better.
In the good old days.
You got melanoma. Alrighty, looks like we got the first match between Crusaders versus Silver Knights about to start. I hate that stun on my cavalry when my two ends. Oh yeah, that is annoying because you see how the follow charge works, how follow charge was originally designed, it was fixed, not fixed, but it was changed to compensate the new mechanics during season 2 to the cavalry charge. It it was quite it's I actually think the stun on the cavalry was always there. It's actually quite annoying. I don't know why they can't exit charge like normal. It would be cool if they just exit follow charge without basically stunning itself. But anyway, we got Silver Knights attacking first against Crusaders. Does look like we got the B team from Crusaders. Again, the main group has left the Asia service and has entered mainland China. So we'll probably get to see them in the Asia versus mainland China division crossover tournament champion division. So anyway, we got lots of cavalry being brought out by Tundra humans. Indeed, in fact, so many muskets, 2 spears. Although Crusaders usually classically had more spears than this, only 2. Very few short swords though, only 3 short swords coming out from Crusaders. We got about 5 coming out from Silver Knights though. Silver Knights looks like they are using their tried and true classes. Not very many changes since the last time I've seen these guys. Looks like we have controls. Where are my controls? There we go. Looks like someone just crashed out. Very unfortunate for you. Yeah, nah, that happened to me as well. Hope he comes back. It's always upsetting when you lose your spectator mode. We got some 7 heroes actually. 5 heroes actually. We got some halberdier sergeants here on the front. Double on the front. This is terrifying. You see a phalanx, a tight phalanx like that, you walk straight into it. You see pikemen during season, I think season 4 it was. I think it was season 4. Received a nerf to the distance they can poke people at. But you see, halberdiers weren't included in that, as their phalanx formation works a little bit differently. Unfortunately, for some reason... No, there we go. That was, very strange. Normally, the halberdier would slaughter that much more easily. Lots of ballista shots coming through. This is on low health, but it's not on danger. Whoa! Guess no time. Gonna kill your own guys. Just one, in fact. I just heard a wall breaking. Down goes that bridge. We got someone close. Ooh. Are they going to try to achieve maximum time? This one's got danger. We had a trip come in, but I'm not sure what it hit. Front gate's about to be broken down. Left side siege tower went down. Right hand siege tower already down. Should be up in around about 30 seconds. We got this middle siege tower actually getting stopped, in fact. Very close to death, though. This longbow being pesky as it shoots out your low tier units. Man, seriously, like, I don't know why in tournament games, I understand that, like, the Metallitor unit is extremely important to get these siege towers to take as many shots as possible. But when you see the enemy has longbows like this, sometimes it's not even worth taking them out, as they just get shot to pieces. Half of the, most of the artillery, actually. We probably got only around about 7 artillery left for for Crusaders right now. Takes out First Blood, I believe. Is that First Blood? Oh, no, someone died earlier as well, so that's Second Blood. Didn't get to see the first death. Silver Knight's gonna do a little bit of a climb here. Probably trying to put some pressure here on the top side, but Crusaders are fairly comfortable with their position right now. Down goes right hand siege tower yet again. You didn't think that's gonna go up, are you? We have a very far culverin here. This is an interesting culverin. I've seen culverins in the back there. I've seen culverins even further in the back. I've seen 3 set of culverins here at the back. I've also seen culverins being put up here. In fact, we do in fact have culverins up here. We got 2 good mortar actually. Unfortunately, the only problem is whether or not you can take out the culverins. Ooh. I think a couple more hits and that culverin probably goes down. Left-hand siege tower probably out. Ooh, no. It's got quite a bit of health, but middle siege tower probably will get up. This left-hand siege tower will probably get destroyed, but only just barely. Unless those cannons are empty. Doesn't look like they're going to sacrifice any more culverins for this. About 70 kills. Probably just all on the short longbow right here. Can I see how many kills they've gotten right now? Yeah, between the 2 longbows, 44 kills. And we also have another 19 kill. Oh, another 20-something kills. So yeah, they're doing very well for themselves right now. Longbows on a wall. You hate to see them. Finally, that wall went down. You've got a stranger, better know. Massive retreat coming out from Crusaders here. Giving up the wall. Giving up the, everything right now. Heading back to the sea point. Looks like it's going to be an all-in sea hold. Gonna get some extra minutes here. Gonna see if they can get B point as well. Probably gonna get B point for free, as it all comes down to the C point. C point is going to be the focus of this battle by the looks of it. A lot of time has been wasted, so definitely need to start planning your setup right now. 7 minutes to go. Good time for 2 pushes, but not enough time for a third. So, gotta come in strong. We got a lot of medals. We got one Shenji Grenadiers and 1 Metallitor. Shenji Grenadiers not really performing as good as you think they would, but definitely can combo into stronger damage dealing. I do remember seeing a absolute devastating combo with Shenji Grenadiers knocking down an entire pile with Keshis coming in, but I think there are a lot of units that can set that up just as easily. So it does look like the B point is gotten for free. We got a little bit of mortaring happening. These longbows still being very annoying, but I don't think they're going to be very effective without the high ground. And again, vulnerable targets not really in the open. Free capture points. Whoa! Nice shot by the longbow. Absolutely just comes in for the devastating. Look at that piranha swarm. They saw the jewel blade. The jewel blade gets sniped out by one of the longbows with a thunderbolt by the looks of it. Thunderbolt takes out the horse. For those that you don't know, Thunderbolt takes out, instantly dismounts, but it does still do a lot of damage. I didn't think it would die instantly. Probably some of the other things killed it. He probably still has his horse. But my goodness, look at that Piranha Swarm. Gets off the horse, instantly comes in, 6, maybe 7 heroes just collided on his face and he died. That Jewel Blade must be definitely feeling the hurt and the pain. Silver Knights being terrified, I believe, after that kind of display. They're not they're not even coming down from the wall. Oh my goodness. Let's since it's going to be a bit quiet for a little bit, as a little bit of mortaring does happen, let's take a look at the unit composition that I have right now. Right now, a heavy setup from Silver Knights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 medals. 7 medals on the field, almost half. We got 1, 2 Keshigs. Cataphract Lancers. Cataphract Lancers going to be interesting choice here. Probably going to feel some love. But we also have Metallators, some Iron Reapers, and 2 Imperial Bike Guards. You could do some more with some Imperial Bike Guards and some Axe Raiders. Axe Raiders going to be the support along with the Metallators. Axe Raiders. Whoa! About to miss some action here. I really should pay attention to the map. Treb comes in, hits basically nothing. Both sides are shooting. Wow, where are those left-hand side getting left-hand side is getting absolutely trashed. Axe Raiders again going straight on through, doesn't care about whether or not those Axe Raiders survive, just get them in there. They'll cause havoc in the back line, really messing up the fight here. This does look like a backline push, but Silver Knights still holding very strong. Crusaders losing out on the exchange. But, actually, no, I take that back. They're probably winning the exchange really hard right now. These are all medals. Keshig swipe pass? I'm not sure. Some cataphracts coming out from... some cataphracts coming out from Crusaders, in fact. Sweeped right past. I'm not sure what it killed since I wasn't paying attention very much. But Shinji overwatching these guys in this position are amazing. Even though the elevation does make them a little bit more inaccurate. This is a good position. They are basically snipers. Silver Knights are taking heavy losses. And I'm pretty sure every single one of them are not going to escape. One classic example of how Crusaders are the best of the best. They are relentless. They know how to hold on to an advantage and stranglehold it. You think you can get away to safety? You think you can hold against Crusaders? Nah. At every turn, the moment Crusaders see a weakness, they exploit it. They hold on to it and never let go. Although the exchanges looked pretty even in terms of unit numbers, I'm going to have to say it's going to be pretty devastating for Crusaders, for Silver Knights here, since a lot of their medals did just get taken out, and so much more resources coming out from Crusaders here are going to be the game changer. Coming down to attrition, but I think the heroes are probably going to die before they can even get to that point. Silver Knights really got to keep themselves alive and make sure that they kill Crusaders every time they die, because at this point, not a single Crusader has... wait, no, I take that back. 1 Crusader has actually died. 2 Crusaders have actually died. Huh. But we still have two Crusaders with weapon? Yes. Still have siege weapons. Longbows don't use siege weapons. Huh. Funny. Some Outrider. Outrider's interesting choice. They do very well. Okay. How are you gonna catch these guys? Not gonna try? I would. Oh yeah. Smack. What was that? He cancelled it. Even if you can catch one, I would. He triggers the passive early though. Iron Reapers smashing right through. Half of it died. Very unfortunate here. Double Imperial Pike Rush going off. Very, very wasteful. Here comes a side charge by by Tundra Humans. Gets caught by the medals, but waste of 2 Imperial Pikemen. Wow. A 2-pronged attack. Absolutely ending up in failure. Oh my goodness. That was like the rest of your medals as well. The two-pronged attack didn't work. Absolutely smashing through the supply side and barely holding off on the sea side. I say barely, as they cap half of it. Crusaders really, really going for the efficiency. Making a gamble. This is where Crusaders strong side will show itself, because split, because you need to do uneven splits. You can't have 7 guys here and 8 guys here, because if Crusaders goes 11 guys here and 4 guys here, that's a difference of 4 on either side. But these 11 guys can crush 7 people much faster than 8 guys crush 4 people. Just how numbers work. Well, not just how numbers work, but it's just like it's kind of like a snowball effect. Getting chased out. Crusaders absolutely dominating here. Silver Knight's gonna have to try their very best to win the defense, but here on the attack, they're gonna definitely lose.
Child's play. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Child's play.
Crusaders bled them out pretty hard for time, and finally when they make a move, I don't think Silver Knights gained anything in terms of advantage,
Child's play.
although the advantage was kind of nil. Tundra Humans, again, very, very strong unit. Charging in, Patrol in, Snowwalker in. God, I hate Tundra Humans. The fact that they exist. Keshigs also, like, with the number two ability, it's like a death sphere again. Although it kind of was needed as one of the weaker one of the weaker melee cavalry. Can't really just walk around with Keshigs, as they don't really do very well just walking around. But with that number 2 ability, they are absolutely disgusting. They're like lawnmowers. You need some tough units to be killed. The Keshigs will literally eat them up. They do more damage than Northern Lands Cavalry, but they have a lower threshold. I mean, they have a higher threshold for. No, they have a higher threshold for damage, but they have a lower threshold for taking damage, since they will get instantly deleted by pike units. Unlike Northern Lands Cavalry, who could force their way through since they were quite tanky. But the protection of the day's attack is quite annoying, if I do say so. I'm going to have to say that Silver Knights got their work cut out for them. They really need to work on their defense and hold Crusaders back, whether or not by time or by winning battles. But right now, not winning the unit battle, not winning the hero battle, and definitely not winning on the attack could mean that the defense could crumble very fast. Crusaders are good at attacking, and they're good at defending, but they're even better at attacking. I've rarely seen a Crusaders fail attacks. If not, I haven't seen them fail at all. Well, that being said, I have seen them lose to themselves, but I don't believe to my recent memory, like I have terrible memory, by the way. Crusaders have barely lost a attack. They've lost defenses before, but they've rarely lost attacks. It comes down to their play style. They're really good at playing together. They snipe out the heroes. They go. Did you see that Jewel Blade try to get some free capture points? Longbow, bam, off his horse. 7 guys right on top of him, slammed him into the dirt. That guy not surviving that. I wouldn't. That would be, yeah, I wouldn't survive that.
How I wish
So we have the second battle for Crusaders versus, I mean, Silver Knights versus Crusaders happening. Let's see what we do. What you gonna do? Does look like we're just going to be watching two stomps right now. Well, no, strange.
Ah, I can still remember when I joined the army. How I wished to fight. Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days.
Ra la da 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 da. Mama ooh la la. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What?
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier.
Massive spikes here. My goodness, spiking like crazy sometimes. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm more than some pretty face beside a train, and it's not easy to be me. I wish I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't you be naive. Even heroes have the right to bleed, and it's not easy to be me. Up, up, and away, away from me. Well, it's alright. You can all sleep sound tonight. I'm not crazy or anything. Coming in for the second round of Silver Knights versus Crusaders. Crusaders winning the first round on defense. This time they get to attack. Silver Knights has got their work out. They got their work cut out for them. Really gonna need to push up the skill level, or at least going to need to gain some kind of advantage on defense. I know it's a little bit easier on defense, but sometimes it can feel like the attackers have all the bells and whistles. You got you got a treb, you got two artillery, so getting hit by the attackers can feel daunting as you just get hit with a ton of extra stuff. It's easy enough to think that you can win 1v1s with just heroes and units, but when you come down to some extra tools, sometimes that can feel a little bit unfair. But being on the defending side, you do have the advantage of only winning for time and not actually needing to win in the unit compartment. I've seen some times where, well, in sieges anyway, where there's been sneak caps. Enemies gone right around the main forces, hit our point, and captured the point without any contest. But now we're coming up for the second battle. We're going to see how Crusaders are going to take on this new season, especially this new set of Crusaders. I love to see some action. I love to see how good these guys are in comparison to the rest of the plebeians. I want to see what they're doing differently, what their strategy is. If it's just pure brute force, that is not much of a strategy. That just shows how good they are at doing what they do. Killing heroes and winning battles. We got some grey hair garrisons on the field. Wow, nice smack here from a cannon. Grey hair garrison instead decide to hold back the tide of heroes as they go in and out. Very, very good strategy. Not maintaining. Whoa! One gets deleted. First blood goes to Silver Knights. Silver Knights controlling these grey hair garrisons as best they can. This could go down with a lot of heroes on it. Dodge back. Trying to sacrifice. How many heroes are you going to sacrifice for this? Can you send it down? 3 heroes goes down! Massively done. Even though you're going to waste a couple of grey hair garrison, the hero already died. That is massive pickup. Nicely done. 3 heroes for 1 plus 1 earlier kill. Crusaders definitely being overconfident there, going straight in for the grey hair garrisons. Unsupported though, but that is a devastating loss. 3 heroes down for 1, with an additional 1 dying earlier to the grey hair garrison. Gotta be a bit fearsome about those grey hair garrisons' CC immunity, because when they're CC immune, they're just gonna turn around and stab you in the face. And you know what happens when 24 people stab you? It is painful. It is very, very painful. We got the battering ram hitting the front right now. More grey hair garrisons. Grey hair garrisons being pulled out by Silver Knights. Probably going to be a interesting see how effective they are. They can go toe-to-toe with Medals, but they are a little bit weaker than before. Medals still holding strong as the top-tier infantry and basically most preferred, if not always be selected more than 50% of the time. And that's hilarious, because how can a single unit be selected more than 50% of the time? I have no idea. I have no idea how half the game is literally, how half the units in the battle is always Medals. Probably going to be a little bit less this season, as we got a little bit of Axe Raider action. Also, Imperial Pikemen have been the key to dealing with Medals for at least a little while. The Imperial Pike March is quite devastating and will chomp your way through a section. Wow, what a treb this one is. How do you even get this one? What angle are you looking at? Are you looking at a siege tower? I thought, yeah, no. You see, you can't treb from here because there's a maximum distance for the treb when it tracks buildings in the distance, because it will stop somewhere around here and try to hit the ground, basically. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, we got the middle siege tower. We got the right-hand siege tower. Got destroyed. Probably not getting pushed just yet. Left-hand siege tower probably got destroyed. Getting pushed right now. Middle siege tower probably won't make it. I say that, but what are you doing? Lots of pressure here on these Metallators. Metallators getting deleted. This siege tower, they're wasting so much effort on this siege tower. Massive retreat out. You've already lost your balconettis. It's already up. Look at how many mortars. 1, 2, 3 mortars. 4 mortars. Classic Crusaders here, suppressing this wall. I haven't seen a wall suppression in a while. Not anyone that does it well, anyway. A lot of resources used up here. 5 mortars, 2 mortars on that side as well, chomping down at the front. Silver Knights, your plan. What is your plan? If you plan to hold this wall, you're gonna wish that you didn't. Well, maybe, I don't know. Could possibly waste a little bit of Crusaders cavalry. We got 1 person with a double cavalry, 2 people with a double cavalry, 1 person with another cavalry. So there's about 5 cavalry. Probably some more. I'm just blind to it. But it's a bit of a gamble, since Silver Knights don't exactly know what Crusaders are bringing, but Crusaders are down a couple of units. So in terms of pure mass, Silver Knights have the advantage. They don't have a double cavalry. This right-hand siege tower is going to get up in quick time. They have about 4 minutes. Crusaders are going to go on this right-hand siege tower, going on the left-hand siege tower as well. The wall hasn't been broken by the defenders. I would have destroyed the wall as the defenders. This is awful. Awful. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to have a 3-section defense. 1 section defending. This is a mass versus mass. If you don't send enough people here, you're going to lose. The angle is bad. Too early. But they push in. They're pushing in hard. But look at the supporting fire. Fortibraccios are braced. The tide is turning. Imperial Pike March coming through. Pushes them back, but your entire infantry pile is gone. 2 to 1. Not a good look. Also here on this front, doesn't look too well. Wait, no, I take that back. Going well, but you're on the lacking side. Looks like those guys are dead. Shenji Grenadiers off the field. Crusaders sniping them out, even at the cost of his life. Very high tier unit. My goodness. More heroes from Silver Knight goes down, but doing well, trading 1-to-1. Silver Knight's about to lose some more. I would do a massive retreat. Again, you've lost so many guys, you've lost so many units. No point going back up right now. Keshig's fighting off against some Tundra humans. Winged Hussars incoming! Imperial Pike March manages to get it. Good job. But can you finish them off? That is another question. Does look like the Winged Hussars are mostly finished off. Probably only around about 5 left. The A point is going to get gotten in 2 seconds. B side is also getting gone. Silver Knights going super aggressive, trying to get any advantage they can. Tundra humans sweep out the Imperial Pikemen. It's to be expected. Without the Imperial Pike March, they'll get swept out. Keshig's trying their best. Does the charge. Charges back. Oh, nice swing around. Sweeps out a couple. Let's see if they can finish them off. Nah, he pulls them out, but those Axe Raiders definitely are tough. Tough. Crusaders are going to get pushed out. I'm not sure, but it feels like it feels like Silver Knights did lose out, but somehow holding on. Crusaders doing doing a resupply right now. They will want to take down this wall break here to get more entrances. It's going to be a bit difficult to see how Silver Knights plays this. I really wish them luck. A frontal battle with Crusaders is going to be quite difficult. It would be hilarious if all of these halberdiers were to die. Nah. I've had that happen before. Like, you had a unit walking across this siege tower, walking up here on this section. This wall would go down, and everything from this siege tower up to about this stairs here would die. Or I mean, like, to this barrel actually. Probably not to the stairs. Probably the barrel. Like you had guys just walking up across here, they would die. Instantly died. It's like an instant kill zone. Ooh, nicely done. Interrupts the lethal march. Here comes some. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, it gets eaten up into pieces, although it was a good setup. The pure mass, again, going in one by one is a silly idea. 2 units have already been wasted. 3 units have been wasted. Keshiks here on the C point. You're going to get Iron Reapers out on the middle of the map. What are you doing? Those Keshiks could have gone straight for those Iron Reapers and deleted them. Winged Hussars have no fear as they charge all the way through. But the brace has been set up. We've got lots of things burning. Imperial Pike March after Imperial Pike March coming in. They just executed it immediately as they turned that corner. Medal's coming in, but they're burning. Looks like they can stand. Nah, a couple of them just got frightened. Looks like it will be a massive turn. Some condottieri is being deployed, but gets instantly eaten up. This is going to be a landslide victory coming in for Crusaders right now, calling it. Although we could have expected that Crusaders were going to win anyway. We got lots of Silver Knights capturing the backside, capturing the front side, but none of them holding the center right now. Actually, I take that back. Crusaders just chomped through the front side. The back side is doing well with a couple, but it's going to fall very soon as they turn their attention on this lone Imperial Pike, and they finished off the Keshiks already. Down goes another hero from Silver Knights. Silver Knights, unlucky. But then again, anyone facing Crusaders this early on better be prepared to face pain. Reigning champions. I'm surprised that they decided to go through the play-ins, play as many battles, I guess. Love to see some cataphracts on the field, but whether or not they are effective, we'll have to wait and see. Does look like this Jewel Blade loves them cataphracts. Long-range charges. Let's see which angle he comes in at. When you go full-on top line, they cannot be stopped by spears, muskets, and something else. Spears, muskets, and crossbows, that's right. Whoa. Nah, they just skewered themselves. So did the Keshiks. But the sheer number of cavalry just going through uncontested right here.
Child's play. Child's play.
Boop, boop, boop. Absolutely sweeped out right here. Silver Knights barely surviving right now. Let's see if Crusaders does their old BM.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Ends the battle early? I wish you do. But they will still keep killing Silver Knights. I think only this Jewel Blade. Yes, every single one from Silver Knight is dead right now. Going to be about 30 seconds for anyone to respawn. But there it is, folks. That is the Silver Knights versus Crusaders battle. A 2-0 match for Crusader. Crusaders absolutely busting up. Look at those heroes killed. Although they did very well on the unit side, the hero battle is where they lost a little bit of a loss on the hero side, in fact, but they did very well comparatively. I've seen a lot more teams get absolutely destroyed.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran.
Ooh, maybe I can catch this one. Additionally, another battle. Oh, never mind. That it? I'm gonna wait here for a second, see if there's any grassland. See if there's any grassland assault. I mean, not grassland assault. See any Emerald River tiebreakers. But I highly doubt it. All of the battles probably just ended just now. We got a couple of guys loading in. Silver Knights and Crusaders saying GG. Well played for both sides. We got Emerald River for the KT battle. KT being... Let me check. Alrighty, we got an extra battle to view, folks. So, the KT battle, it is the KNRC versus TC. So, that's an interesting name.
Soldiers don't train as hard as we did in the good old days.
Looks like a GT also to ECL versus BBYK. Maybe BBYK does look like... Seems like maybe Ecliptos won their battle against BBYK.
It takes many years of training to make a fresh soldier into a veteran. A great man pays attention to their every
Not a player. Not a player. I'm not a player. Not a player. Oh my god, not a player. He just looked at the 15v15 and was just like, up. Oh. Extra guys just coming in. We got to see an extra battle here. We got a tiebreaker between the TC versus KNRC. So either they both won their attacks or both lost, or both won their defenses. And here we go. Emerald River. Although I do say I hate this map, it is better off to see the battle and see if anything interesting happens. But we have a lot of medals being deployed by KNRC. Let's see if they do a massive switch. A lot of people switch, and I don't know why you don't set up your warband before you do these battles. But here they come. A lot of medals, a lot of winged hussars. In fact, 3 winged hussars coming out from TC. Probably some more, in fact, as they more come switching over. But I see 7, maybe 8 Keshigs. We see 8 Keshigs coming out for TC. 1 Metallitor. That's a very interesting big Metallitor. Some Axe Raiders coming out from both sides. In fact, 5 Axe Raiders here on the field. Going to be seeing Tundra Humans. Only 3 Tundra Humans coming out from TC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tundra Humans coming out from KNRC. KNRC also going in with the Keshigs. Lots of Keshigs. But only 1 Winged Hussars. They're looking to bring out more of the Imperial Pikemen. Definitely going to be interesting to see how the pikemen deal with all this cavalry. But then again, at the same time, I've been seeing too much infantry. love to see some cavalry come back in the mix. Still very strong. Cost effective. Are they? I'm not sure. But it could be. That's why people bring them along in siege battles still. Wow, can't see anything with the amount of mist. Whoa, what is happening? What is happening? I'm seeing a massive, massive push coming out from KNRC to head towards the sea point. I don't know why they went the high side. They should have went the low side. This low side hits them right here, swinging right around. The sea point is grabbed. No one went for the... Whoa! Both sides did a all-in AC push. First person to the B point's gonna win. 100% gonna get... Oh my goodness. A side a bit slow. Didn't secure properly. Gets absolutely deleted by the Keshigs. A triple cap may come in. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to swing this camera around faster. C point is about to be decapped. Might not be a triple cap, but they need to go back to their base as people are already moved their asses towards it. Too many people here. KNRC losing out huge in the gamble. That's already some ticking time bomb right now. They'll need to swing around to the B point, but they have no one here to close off the base point. We got some Winged Hussars already making their way through. It's a 3v1 right now. We got some Keshigs. Keshigs in a charge battle versus some Winged Hussars. Not going to win. Absolutely gets eaten alive by the charge of the Winged Hussar. Again, best charger. No cavalry is going to win again in a charge battle against a Winged Hussar when it's head to head. They're swung around to the B point, but the base point is still being gotten. It is open for 61 seconds as well. Massive battle happening at B point as they try to hold the B point. One by one, they come through. Where's your Winged Hussars? Your Winged Hussars can charge straight into this Keshig pile and get so many kills. 2 Winged Hussars making their way through, but does not successfully. But here comes some Keshigs in the backhand side. Gets stopped semi. But they also, both sides just throwing units at each other. All of the Keshigs are basically engaged. Some Medaus finally move up for TC. TC, again, they're on opposite sides of the map to each other. They've got, KNRC is spawn camping a couple of guys while they're throwing units from this end. They finally pushed off the attacking forces at the base point, but that is 46 points down. Percentage points down. That is a massive loss. You're going to have to win the battle at this point by crushing the enemy. You got to close off your base point if you're going to have even the chance of attacking. But at the same time, they did get pushed off from the B point. Not a good look. Not a good look. We got Tundra humans and Keshigs moving around, but they got Medaus coming up. You won't be able to catch them, but definitely close in on them if another unit comes in from a different angle or blocks off entrances towards high-valued, to the high-valued areas. Again, I would send both of these guys up and around towards the A point, hit that A point, probably gonna run into a Medal, but it's your best gamble. Staying here, finishing off this Medal, sort of, but you're gonna get charged by a Winged Hussar. This Winged Hussar, you're gonna charge in through, right? Slaughters good section of it, but some leftover might clean up some Winged Hussars. Be a big loss if they did. KNRC definitely on the losing end. I'm not gonna call it just yet, but KNRC is on the wrong side of the map right now, as they are on their enemy side. One by one, they're gonna get caught out. We got 2 up here, surprisingly still alive. Finish off a Medal, but get completely deleted by a Winged Hussar that has come around, in fact, didn't save his charge and went straight for the Medaus. Medaus are trading. I don't know what's happening here, but definitely not working out for TC. TC has already wasted quite a few of the cavalry trying to win that battle here. Battle at the A point is about to trigger. We got 2 sets of medal, 3 grape shots. This is going to be a strong hold. You're going to need some more units. You're going to need some more help to secure this A point. Anything on the base point? Nothing on the base point? No, we have some medals on the base point, so that's a bit secured. Some axe raiders and some medals moving up. Only 2 people here to contest the A point. Strangle holding their victory. A lot of movement around the map. I'm not sure where to look. Letting the Keshiks roam free like this, and definitely if you get caught out by the Keshik, you're gonna die. With the supply point back open, they will get... I don't know why they didn't start shooting the Keshik sooner. You're gonna have to stop this Keshik in the front or the back. Axe Raiders just walked right in and skewered themselves. Keshik's gonna come in from the behind. Yes. Sweeping through. Actually manages to kill. Gonna be a pretty sad bunch of gonna be a pretty sad 5 minutes for KNRC as they are losing more and more units. Gonna be a bit desperate to take back an A point to even get a chance at the enemy base. No one saw that. I just had 1 extra long nose hair. Just super annoying. Two battles happening. One at the B point. One here at the front. Looks like a medal did get taken out. We got some grape shots being deployed. In a very weird and awkward spot. But they're coming up. Just a lot of Tundra humans in front of them. Nothing to fear when you got so much medals and Imperial Pikes. Imperial Pikes should be way in front. But unfortunately they are slow as rear guard medals really need to hold this front of the bridge. Ooh. This jewel blade could get caught out. That would be hilarious if they did. Uses their own grape shots against them. They decide to crush the 1 medal force here on the other side. Pike Militia. So it's going to be a little bit scary as there's some guys on this side and some guys on that side. Whoa. But Keshik's going to go straight in. Gets absorbed by the Demez pikemen, but gets out pretty scot-free. Probably losing only 3, maybe 5 models. Not a too bad a loss, considering that you charged straight into the pointy end of a stick just now. The C point was getting gotten, but it's a 1v1 versus a spear and a short sword. Short sword will have to do his best. He's probably on bingo health. Bingo health indeed. Tries to finish him off instead of letting him heal. Probably going for the base point here. This short sword needs to last as long as he possibly can. But he won't. He's got a hit. Down he goes. Does look like it's going to be a switch over. It's going to be an all or nothing. Going to have to rely on whatever's at the base. Just go in. How many sergeants have rocked up? Why are you slowed down? Get in there! Oh, nice! He might have died, but he smashed the entire line. Well done. Nice catch for those winged hussars. Absolutely devastating. Someone reset it. Can you reset again? Oh my goodness. With 2 minutes 30 left to go. Barely any units from either side. This gets closed in 25 seconds. If they hold the C and the B point. My goodness. Yes. Reset it. You need to reset it one more time. And it's open for another 2 minutes. well done. The C point being reset at another time. Just this force at the base point needs to hold on and survive the onslaught. Tundra humans are excellent in this position. Take out those bow riders. Those bow riders are going to be your highest priority target. Keshi coming in from the side, going in with a sweep. Madow's barely holding on. Need to take him out. Stop running away from the bow riders. The bow riders are no threat in melee. One by one, they do come in. One by one, they will fall. All or nothing for KNRC. KNRC is barely holding on with just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 heroes here. 2 is coming. 3 is coming. The only thing that they need to do is TC needs to hold on as one of their heroes is making their way. A respawn happened. KNCR will contest. It's just going to be a hero battle for that last section. Got to survive. But the hero majority coming out from KNCR, this is amazing. Coming out to the absolute wire of heroes right now. Short sword's going to be very difficult to take out if you don't focus them. Take out the spear first, though. Oh my goodness. You don't have much time. But another short sword spawned in. Spear hero comes in. Unfortunately, a Madal! No! The chance at victory has been closed. These Madals will get on point and be very difficult for the 4 remaining heroes from KNCR are going to take it out. TC versus KNCR, amazingly well done. I'm just going to call it right now. TC winning out in the gamble of the ANC point, but KNCR not giving up, not giving a single inch, fighting tooth and nail to claw back to victory. Unfortunately, they could not claim it. We have another Madal coming out, but it's too late. Timer has ended, and victory for TC. Oh my goodness. What a very interesting battle that was. Both sides did a all-in gamble, A and C point. They thought the enemy would go for the B point. Unfortunately, KNCR seems to be a little bit slower getting towards the A point here. Where's the A point? No. Slower getting towards the C point here from the south side, or from the north side, in fact. But TC actually getting to the A point, actually get to the A point in order to stop it. Whew. All in all, an amazing battle to watch. That's how you do a field battle to keep it interesting. My goodness. But anyway, I believe that's all. That is your, those are the 3 that I know of right now. I could try to get the results for the other battles, but we did get to watch the battle between, first battle between, oh my god, I had it written somewhere. Mugen Kingdom versus Silver Knights. That's right. No. Silver Knights versus Crusaders. Second. Mugen, who did you face, man? Where are me links? Mugen versus Wii in the first match. Mugen winning 2-0. Then we had Silver Knights versus Crusaders with Crusaders winning 2-0. And then we got to watch the final tiebreaker match between KNCR versus TC, with TC coming out on top in the tiebreaker, meaning that they won 2-1. Thank you for watching the Asia play-ins. There, I think the results for the top 8 from the 8 survivors of the Asia play-ins should be out soon. So the announcement for the official CBL should also come out, with sign-up ending very shortly for the ranked battles. Anyway, that is all for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Otherwise, my name's Azakai, and have a nice day. Bye now.